Hey everybody, welcome back. So I'm going to be dropping my final video on Dying Light the Beast until we get either a DLC for it, being as they stated it's standalone, or until we get Dying Light 4, if they want to call it Dying Light 4. But until then, I'm 82 hours into the game and I wanted to drop some hints and tips for new players or players that don't have a lot of time to play the game, and hopefully they help you. So thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you spending some time with me today. And yeah, here you go with the hints and tips. First tip that I wanted to give is loadout slots. So as you can see, just like Dying Light 2, we have loadout slots. Why that's useful is because you will get gear that you want to use at specific times. Like now, I've got scavenger gear on. And the reason I'm using that is obviously because I get more resources for crafting, right? If I go to my second slot, I've got the parkourist armor on. And the reason for that is because it gives reduced melee stamina when you're fighting. And then this one is XP. This is great early on. It's one of the first things you pick up in Town Hall. And this is great for farming, pretty much day or night or anywhere you go. In any XP that you get, you're going to get more XP for it. I believe it's like 10%. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's actually 12%. Counting's an option. So yeah, that's the first tip, is use your loadout slots. My second tip is regarding the map. This is not a big game, so don't rush to get it finished and complete the main story. Have fun exploring. My first tip for exploring is all these safe zones, unlock them before you do any of the main story, right? Because although the map is not massive, once nighttime hits, it can hit you hard enough with the volatiles to frustrate you if you keep getting killed over and over again without a safe zone close. You will get XP for each safe zone you unlock anyway, which helps you level up, and you will also receive an item. They're not so hard to find, they are on the map. You can actually go up onto tall buildings and use your binoculars, just like Dying Light 2, and spot everything in the world anyway. The next tip, when it comes to unlocking skills, what did I find the most useful? And the truth of the matter is, by the end of the game, you will unlock every skill anyway. But the most useful I found very early on was Head Stomp and Dropkick. And there's a reason for Head Stomp, which I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, Dropkick it'll save so much aggravation when you get piled up on. So it's basically just jump, and you can drop kick enemies from buildings, inside buildings into walls. It doesn't matter. It's a lifesaver. Next tip is the bag zombie. So when you're running around the map, obviously you see a lot of zombies like this, and they're basic, regular, generic zombies who will drop you mostly coins, so you can buy stuff. But there is a special zombie who I have named the bag zombie, and he'll have a big rucksack on his back, and I'll guarantee you I can't find him now. But he's a rare spawn, and if you do come across him, regardless of your level, take him out, kill him, because he drops about 5 to 6 items compared to your regular zombie, which will just give you a couple of coins for your effort. My next tip is crafting knives. So when it comes to crafting anything, the first things that I would personally upgrade is your bandage, because the higher that is, the higher the health you'll get back when you use it. Throwing knives, because number one, they're silent, they don't attract the volatiles, but you can also use them if you're grabbed. You tap your bumper and you'll instantly kill whatever's grabbing you. And the third thing I would upgrade straight away is your Molotovs. So they are silent and absolutely deadly. Like you can group up enemies and just wipe out 20, 25 enemies with a Molotov. They're amazing. The next tip, the cars and trucks that you're running past, don't ignore them. So out of the cars, you can get petrol, but you can also open the boot of the car. Oh, let's not do it with that one. So when you come to a car like this, you can get petrol, which is used to drive your cars around the map. Dude, I'm trying to make a video, stop it. You can also open the boot of cars where you'll find all sorts of random things from, like you can see here, from valuables, bandages, all sorts of stuff. So always loot the cars because the petrol's useful for mollies and it's useful for putting extra juice in your truck as you drive around. My next tip is dark zones. So dark zones in this are not scary at all. There are no volatiles at all, day or night, in the dark zones. So a dark zone on the map will be something like this, where it tells you it actually tells you it's a dark zone. So once you go in there, the most you're going to see is what's called a screamer. It's like a mummy thing. That's it. You'll face him, and you'll face a couple of ferals, and then zombies. There's nothing at all scary, and the dark zones are great for loot. So do farm them as soon as possible. Another thing that you can do through the game, and this doesn't matter whether you're early or late, is the treasure maps. I'm going to have to find them here. So as you play the game, you'll randomly come across these treasure maps, and they'll send you to a location in the game. I'm pretty sure a YouTuber somewhere has actually made a video on these, but they're good for sources of loot, as well as you can get legendary weapons from a couple of them. So always worth a farm as well. What was the next one that I wanted to touch up on? I've done trucks, I've done cars. Right, the very last one that I wanted to touch up on was a farm point. When I first started playing the game, I was doing a mission where you have to go under a church, and I got trapped by a volatile at night time. I didn't have enough weapons to go through to the church area. I've made a video on this, you can see it on YouTube, where it's an unlimited XP and farm glitch. So basically, you go to the area, you can hide where the volatiles can't get you, but you can attack them. As you kill them, you're getting unlimited resources and items, mainly a lot of money. Now, the money being useful because obviously you want to level yourself up, right? Now, the thing is in this game is everything is level based. So it doesn't matter if you're farming the open world or farming drops. Everything is based on your level. So if you want to pick up legendary or purple items, you need to be a high level. So that helps, and it helps a ton. And as I said, I have got a video on my channel covering that the day that I found it. I think it was actually the day after release that I found that. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's my tips and tricks for everyone: is don't rush the game. It's not a big game. There is no new game plus. As I said, from the very, very off, if I was to restart the game again, I would basically, as soon as you come from here and you've opened up the Chimera there, you've killed them and you come into town, go straight to the volatile farm spot. And as I said, I have got a video that will show you step by step what to do and what you need. And then you can farm unlimited XP, you can farm materials and money, and the money's good to come back to the town hall and spend buying your upgrades. The XP is good to farm earlier on because, like I said, everything you pick up is item based, so it's good for that as well. When it comes to everything else from the farming, the safe zones, that's literally just to help you as you're progressing on the missions. So yeah, guys, I do hope that the video helps you. It is based more for the newer players or people that just haven't had the time to figure any of this stuff out yet. And as I said, this is it for my Dying Light at the moment, unless they open up the rest of this map and allow us to explore the areas that we can't go in. And there are stuff down there. There's buildings, there's cars, there's all sorts of stuff. Then there's really not too much else for me to cover on this game. But until I make the next video, guys, which will more than likely be Aliens Rogue Incursion, you take after yourselves, have fun in Dying Light the Beast, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.